I'm Wade Matthews with Tooele County Health Department, here with another Live Fit Tooele County video, a healthy lifestyle tips video. I'm with Tara Sherwood, the Tooele Youth Services Coordinator with Tooele City and also a member of the Live Fit Tooele County Coalition. We're here talking about youth gardening and the benefits of gardening. Tara, what are some of the benefits of getting youth involved in growing a garden?
You know, I always think it's great to get kids involved in whatever you do. It gives them some ownership, but here at the garden and gardening with kids, they learn responsibility. They learn truly work ethic. Because if you work hard in your garden, you see the results, you see the rewards, and so it's really fun to see that. Also, we see up here kids trying new things, trying out and learning new things, and also in many cases learn to eat different food and trying new things. So it's a lot of fun.
So they're more able to eat more vegetables, different vegetables, if they grew them themselves?
You know, I found in my personal experience with my own kids and working with kids up here for a lot of years that kids are more likely to try it if they grew it. Because you work hard, it doesn't happen overnight, and they tend to you have to tend to your garden often. And, hard work does taste good.
So what are some of the ways that we can get our youth more involved, our children more involved in helping with the garden?
I always say number one thing is start with the kids from the very beginning. Let them decide what they want to grow in their garden. If they want to try, my son wanted to try pinto beans one year, We tried pinto beans and it was a lot of fun. So let them help you decide what's going to be in there. And again, encourage them to try new and different things in there as well. Other tactics that sometimes work, kids are all different. A lot of times families will take and assign each kid a certain row or a plant, whatever kind of works for your family.
So they would be responsible for the watering and the weeding and all those things?
That's correct. And also, that also comes with the harvesting, get to be in charge of the harvesting, and they learn when to pick things and different ways to cook things as well. What
are you growing in the garden this year?
I'm growing cantaloupe, I'm growing peppers, and I have a cantaloupe bigger than a softball.
Who waters your garden for you?
Well, my parents go down here a lot and waters the garden, so we barely ever have to do it anymore.
What makes this garden fun for you?
Weeding. I usually loosen up the dirt with a shovel, and then my brother rakes it up.
What are you looking forward to eating out of your garden?
I'm looking forward to eating the sugar pumpkins and some bell peppers.
What are the hard things about growing a garden?
You have to pull out tons of weeds, and you have to it carries water.
What do you do with the weeds after you pull them out?
You put them in the garbage.
And what are you going to do with your vegetables after they grow?
Eat them.
What are you growing in the garden this year?
We're growing watermelon, squash, cherry tomatoes.
What do you do to help your garden grow?
Water them and pick out the weeds.
What kind of vegetables are you growing in your garden?
We've got some peppers, some tomatoes. I guess those are kind of vegetables. Lots of carrots, some radishes.
So Tara, is it too late in the season to start growing a garden this year?
It's actually not too late. At this point in the year, even here in Tooele, you can start certain things in your garden. A lot of the considered spring crops can be planted again. Things like spinach, lettuce, radishes. Radishes are a great thing for kids to grow any time of the year. They're up and picked within about 25 to 30 days, depending on the variety. So there's a lot of different what are considered spring or cold weather crops that you can plant again now. They do require a little extra water and a little extra care, but what happens is that as the summer cools off, you can actually that's when they all start to come into bloom. So it's definitely not too late. It's also important to remember, that there's certain things as far as gardening that you can do inside your house. Herbs are great to grow inside your house all year long. Great windowsill project that you can pull and have your fresh herbs all the time.
Okay, and we'll talk more about harvesting on another episode here on livefittc.org.